Hi friends, hope you're having a spectacular day. It's beautiful here today. Look, in my business, as you probably know, there are two sides to it. I'm a coach and mentor, and probably confidant. I'm also an intuitive, and I do tarot readings, as you know, and in that intuitive work, I'm an empath and all that sort of stuff. So what often happens is there's often a blurring between the two. And in my coaching, often there's a bit of an intuitive side to it, and vice versa. In the tarot, there's a coaching side to it. Now, you may be aware of this. If you've been one of my clients, and it doesn't matter if it's coaching, I'm often bringing out the cards in coaching and doing little readings because there's some little thing, a question you want answered, and often that answer's pretty good. And also in my tarot, I'll give you some tips about some stuff. Now that all comes to me intuitively, especially in the whole thing does. If I'm in my coaching and I feel I need to give something to you, it comes into my memory somehow. There are some people it just doesn't, because that's not what it's about. So in all this, as you also may know about me, that I used to work in science, and I'm the original critic or skeptic about where some of the stuff comes from, especially the words I use. And I'm absolutely astounded sometimes about where the words come from. I have been known to be quite shaken by it, and I'll be sitting there and I'll say something to someone and I'll go, where did that come from? Excuse me. And I actually check in. I go, I don't know where that came from. That wasn't ego, that was somewhere else. And it doesn't mean much to the client, because they think, yeah, that's part of it, what it is. It means a lot to me, because I'm often using words that it's not in my vocabulary. And it's a real aha moment for me. And often it's an aha moment for the person, because I reinforce it. So that's kind of number one. The other thing that I'm often astounded by is just how quickly things can change. It is astonishing. Or not. I can do a reading on you, and today, 6 months' time, 12 months' time, or I'll say 6 months' time, you can come back. And I'm very good at dumping stuff. I don't know what I'm saying, and I just dump it, it goes. I don't remember what I tell people. God, I'd go nuts if I did. And you'll come back and you'll say, that's exactly what I did in 6 months' time. And you'll say, that's exactly what you said 6 months ago. And I go, really? Yeah. And I go, wow, that's interesting. Now, I don't listen to people's readings once they're gone. It's no interest to me whatsoever. It's their stuff. It's almost their, well, it is. It's your copyright, actually. Maybe I've got a copy of it, but it's your copyright. And the other thing is that I could see you today, you could come back next week, and this is what just happened to me. You could come back next week, and the stuff is completely different. And that's what completely floors me. I had a client, I don't want to identify her at all, who asked me some stuff last week, about a week and a bit ago, week and a half ago, and I told her, I told her that she was going to have a couple of months of fairly stressed relationship stuff. And the other night, she was around, and I pulled out some cards, and it was all tickety-boo. The underlying stuff was still there about this relationship stuff, and I got that. That was a little bit deeper. The other part of it, though, of her, what was going to be happening to her, is all tickety-boo. It's really quite wonderful. So what I wanted to do is give you a little bit of a take-home stuff. Okay, from this. The first thing comes back to what I said first, is where does this stuff come from? Listen to what you're saying to people. Now, in a conversation with a friend, it might be a family member, it might be a colleague, and you'll be there, especially if you're relaxed and just in the now, and this is an in the now moment I'm talking about, because that's when the stuff really works, is that be in that space and listen to what yourself, and see if you get that same, say, where did that come from? I used to get it a lot. I still do. I can in conversations, a conversation with you. I don't necessarily share it, and I go, where did that come from? That's really weird. Anyway, I do it with Tracy, my partner, and various other people. It happens all the time. The other thing I wanted you to sort of take home is that, and it was the second thing I was talking about, is just how quickly things can change. And I won't dwell on this too much, but if you made some decisions, you probably find that some of those decisions don't feel the same anymore. And you're thinking, wow, I'm quite married to this decision. Well, it might be married, it might be a relationship thing, but I'm really married to this decision, and I'm bound by it, and I can't change it now because I've invested a lot of money and a lot of time to it, and it doesn't feel right now. I need to change it. Well, you may not need to change it 100%. It maybe just need a little bit of tinkering around the edges. My suggestion to you is get out and talk to people. Find a confidant, a mentor, someone. Talk to me, give me a call and talk to me about it over a telephone call, or come for a reading or something, and we can look into that sort of stuff. It's what I do, as you know. And not to put a lot of point on, I'm very good at that. And so what I'm saying is get help. Now, some of the other things that are coming up, you may not need to. It may be something that flows in and you think, this is a fantastic idea, I'll go and do it. You sleep on it, 2 days later, it's gone. It doesn't feel good anymore. There's a lot of that happening. So just be aware that it is happening, and don't worry about it, okay? It's going to come and go. Some of the things will stay with you, and they're the ones you've got to go with. This has essentially been having a scattered mind. If you're like me, I do have a scattered mind. I'm having these things come in all the time, and I'm used to it. And I'm just used to it going, give that one the flick, give that one the flick. This is good. For example, my website, I've just upgraded my website. And please go and have a look at it. I've got some new things on there too, as you might have seen in a previous, last week's email. I've got a free tarot card. Please go in, click on it, and see what you think. You'll get a weekly tarot card for free. It's great. It's good fun doing it too. And so that was something I thought, I've got to do this. The part that's really binding me is doing the search engine optimization of this website. Screwing my head a bit. Anyway, that's a different story. See you next week, and you have an awesome day.